Hello everyone, my name's Ali A. Welcome to the best Modern Warfare 3 MOAB class. In my opinion, consists of three main factors: using the extended mags and silencer on your main weapon, using the portable radar as your tactical equipment, and SITREP Pro. So it's worth mentioning at the beginning here that the people I was actually playing against in this lobby weren't too bad at all. One of them was Prestige 11, so with the new update which allows for an extra 5 Prestiges in Modern Warfare 3, he'd already gone to Prestige 11. One of them had actually gone all the way up to 10 and then had reset his stats back down to Prestige 1, so unfortunately for him he's going to have to go all the way back up if he wants to reach Prestige 11, but that guy was actually 300th in the world for TDM, so the people I was playing against weren't bad at all, so it wasn't the regular lobby. I mean, in this case I did well and they didn't do too great, but it was a good challenge and I really enjoyed it. So jumping into the three factors here, for all of you guys that don't know, MOAB is a 25-point streak using just your gun, so the best class or the best strike package to use normally is Specialist. That's what's generally used to get MOABs, and once you get that 7 or 8 point streak, you get all of the perks in the game and also all the proficiencies, which leads into point 1. Using extended mags and silencer on your gun means you won't be able to use anything like kick or stability for those first 7 or 8 points or 7 or 8 kills, but it means once you do reach that all pro bonus, you're going to be able to run around with loads of ammo, you're going to be able to take out multiple enemies and still appear off the radar at the same time, which is really important when you're going to be running around for 5 or 6 minutes, or unless you're amazing, you get a MOAB in 2 or 3 minutes, then you'll be running around for that long and you want to appear off the radar, so it's probably best to have silencer. But then you can easily run out of ammo once you're shooting big groups of enemies, so it just links in together both of those really important factors when it comes to picking an attachment for your main gun. So that would be my first tip, and I'm using the SCAR. And now generally you can just use any main gun which you prefer, but the SCAR in honesty is an amazing gun. If you haven't used it, definitely check it out. It's got a really good fire rate, really good damage rate, and very low recoil, and all of those things matched together means for a fantastic gun, and I would highly recommend it. And although it's not a necessity in this video or in this class setup, it's something I would definitely recommend. So moving then on to factor 2, that is the portable radar. I actually used one of my prestige tokens to unlock the portable radar because you unlock it very late on in the ranking up system on Modern Warfare 3, so it's worth maybe spending one of your prestige tokens on if you haven't given it a good go already. It does actually take a while to sort of get used to using the portable radar as your tactical equipment. You can find that you'll throw it down and you'll just stare at it. You'll just stare at your mini-map for most of the game, and it can sometimes put you off, can sometimes put you in a bad situation, but once you get used to it just being there on the map as a sort of guidance, you can sort of throw it down just to completely ignore it until a few red dots pop up, and then it's kicking in, it's working really well. The best place to put it is in high traffic areas, of course, where loads of enemies are coming through, and because you're using Specialist, if you're not playing with any friends or your teammates aren't using the UAV, it can be a real problem if with the Specialist package you're not getting any UAVs up throughout the game. It can make it really hard, but the portable radar basically acts as a miniature radar for that segment of the map that it's covering, so it's really, really useful for sure. And then finally, the third tip for this one is SITREP Pro. SITREP Pro is actually a very, very, very underused third tier slot or perk. Basically, of course you'll be getting all the perks once you hit the 7 or 8 point streak, but having it pro is really important because it means that the enemy footsteps become louder. And you may not be using a headset, but if any of you guys use any form of a headset or even play with your TV volume turned up quite high, you'll instantly notice a difference of using SITREP Pro over not using it at all. And the best way to get SITREP Pro is to put the trophy system as your tactical equipment and then using SITREP Pro alongside that. And each time you spawn into a game, place down that trophy system right in front of you and knife it, and it will count as destroying an enemy piece of equipment. And if you do that, I think it's around 25 or 40 times, you will then get the pro version, which allows you to hear enemy footsteps louder, and it's just really, really useful. So getting it pro is really useful because once you actually get all the perks from the Specialist bonus, you don't get all the pro variations. You've got to get that yourself before, so getting the pro version of SITREP Pro is definitely really useful. And just a general tip for getting a MOAB, staying around the edges of the map normally works best. You'll see that I sort of circulated around the map towards the edges, trying to stay indoors a little bit more. If you're finding yourself in the middle of the map, you'll probably get a little bit more kills a little quicker, but then again you're a lot bigger target and the enemies could find you more easily. It's not always the best to stay in the middle of a map where all the action is, but rather find a spot where you can actually shoot at the guys that are in the high traffic areas without risking your life too much. So a good line of sight where you can take on the enemy head first without worrying too much about being shot. And here I am just 1 kill off the MOAB. I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest. I think it was one of the first games I actually played of the day, and suddenly the sniper appears in front of me and extended mag saves my life, because if I hadn't had extended mags on there I wouldn't have actually been able to keep on shooting my gun. So definitely putting into action there what I said with pro tip 1 for this MOAB class. So thank you so much for watching, guys. The best thing you can do if you have enjoyed the video, as I just shoot this guy around the corner as the MOAB goes off, is to hit the like button, and if you really want to support the video, add it to your favourites. Either of those things really help me out. You don't have to do it, but again, it just shows your support and I really appreciate it. So I get the final 2 kills of the game as well to finish this as a flawless, going 32-0 in a regular team deathmatch. You don't see too many MOABs in regular team deathmatch. So clicking on the screen here, you can check out 2 more videos. I will get the Modern Warfare 3 Overwatch survival mode videos out as soon as possible, as soon as I have enough time to record those. So again, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like and favourite button if you'd like to support the video, and I'll see you guys on the next video.